again with another video, and this begins the series of my workout series, I guess. Just like different tips, tricks, facts, just a lot of stuff you need to know about working out. So this video, I don't know how we're going to title this, but it's basically things you need to know before you need to work out. So we're going to kind of do like a checklist style. You need to make sure that you have talked about or researched all of these things before you start working out. So as you know, I will be looking at my phone to just remind myself of what I wanted to talk about. So yeah, so first you're going to start off with why do you want to work out? What are your motivations for working out? What are your goals for working out? Are you trying to look bikini fit by summer? Are you trying to just be a healthier person? Are you trying to lose weight? Are you trying to get cut and ripped? Are you trying to gain weight? What are your motivations? What are your goals? And so when you find out what your motivate, why you're doing this, set goals for yourself. Say, okay, I want to try and be 15 pounds lighter by August. Okay, so you made that goal in mind. So guess what's the next thing? Research. You need to research what kind of healthy habits or diets you need to be being a part of during this time, and then what kind of exercises and lifting techniques that will get you to that goal. So one great website that I love that really helps with basically pinpointing what you need to do is bodybuilding.com. Bodybuilding.com is a great website for you trying to figure out what you want to do, and then it tell if you, like, for example, okay, I'm gonna take you through it. Let's say you just want to change the way you look. You don't necessarily want to lose weight or gain weight. You just want to change the way you look, so you do transformation. Then it gives you well, how do you want to transform? It gives you certain ways to do it. It gives you workout plans, and then it gives you nutrition help and all of that. So it's just there for you, like, every step of the way. So I really like bodybuilding because it gives you technical answers. It gives you answers to how to work out for certain things and that sort of stuff. So make sure you research exercising methods and eating habits that are appropriate for your goals. Next, you need to figure out a way to track your exercises. Now, there are a bunch of apps out there. There's calendar. You can just print out a calendar or use an actual at-home calendar and put it in. You can get an app. You can just write it down. However you want to do it. I prefer using an app. Everybody has their favorite app, but I honestly like BodySpace. So BodySpace is unlike other fitness apps. Other fitness apps, you just tell them what you're trying to work on, what you're trying to target, and it gives you exercises that will target that. First of all, you cannot target or spot train. If you want a flat stomach, you're going to have to work out your whole body to achieve that flat stomach. There isn't an exercise that will just give you that flat stomach and everything else is the same. If you're trying to get a flat stomach, sometimes you might lose your butt in the process, and then you'll have to build it back up later. And that's just how it is. That's how our bodies are. So that's an issue with some fitness apps, is they'll tell you this is going to help you target that. You can do that for a certain amount of time, but the exercise plans are very random. They're different every single day. They're not as rigorous or flexible enough for you to get to your goal. So my favorite app to use is BodySpace. So it's attached to bodybuilding.com, and so what I do on bodybuilding.com is I choose a plan for me. Right now I'm doing the elite training with Aaron Stern. It's a 4-week plan, and I do 6 workouts a week out of 7 days, having 1 rest day. And the website shows, or the app, shows what workouts to do on those days, how long to do it for, how many reps, how many times, whether it's a superset or not. It also gives you breaks and whatnot. And then it also recommends, if you've lifted a lot of weight that day, it recommends on what you should do to maintain that muscle. Another thing you need to figure out is how to track your progress, and the app does that as well. It calculates your body weight, your height. You can get a waist, a measuring tape to go around your waist or whatever part of your body that you want to put it around, and you can put those numbers on Body Space and you can just watch it. But there are many different ways to track your progress. I like to get my weight in my inches, and if you're going to do that, then you will need a weight scale and a measuring tape. Another way you can track your progress is by taking pictures. I really like to do that just to see like where I've been now, because sometimes it's not about the weight, it's about like what you look like. So yeah, so I definitely recommend the Body Space app. Another thing we need to talk about is clothes and what to wear to the gym. I'll have a whole video on like outfits, and then also just like what to bring to the gym like in a day. But as far as clothes, you need to make sure that you have athletic bottoms, an athletic top, a sports bra if you are female or have boobs, and I wear a sweatband, and that's just because I want to get more sweat going in my tummy area. That is the type of stuff that can target, but I mean, I don't realistically see any differences from using the sweatband, but I just like to use it just to get myself to sweat more. And then also sneakers, and you need to make sure you have the appropriate sneakers for what you're trying to do. If you think you're going to be doing a lot of running, get some running shoes, make sure it supports your arch. Same difference for if you plan on doing weights. So if you think you're gonna do a lot of weights, make sure that you have a nice shoe that has enough comfort at the bottom and enough to keep you stable. Just there's many different ways to go about that, and if you go to an athletic shoe store, they'll definitely be able to help you with your what kind of Nike shoe or whatever shoe you need. So let's get back into healthy diet. First, like I said before, you need to research what kind of diet you need to reach your goals. So for me, for example, I'm trying to lose fat and then later build muscle, but because I'm trying to lose fat right now, I need to have a low carb, high protein diet, and that just helps cut away the fat and build muscle. So it's kind of like it's doing it at the same time, you know, tightening those muscles while also losing the fat. I will say one thing about having a healthy diet is, when I say diet, I don't mean you're going to do this for a couple of months and then that's it. Like, you're going to try to implement this healthy diet into your life for the long run. And if you're working out to get to a certain goal, they say 21 days. It takes 21 days to beat a bad habit or to create a new habit. And so if your goal is in June or July, that's over 21 days, and most likely after that you're going to keep eating that way, you're going to keep working out that way, or keep living that same healthy lifestyle. So I do want to encourage healthy lifestyle choices and not short-term dieting. I mean, unless you're trying to get into a dress for like prom or something, like that's quick right then, but like as far as long-term and trying to change your life for better in a whole, definitely remember that this healthy diet decision isn't actually a diet that you do for 2 weeks. It's like a lifetime. Yeah. Now let's go on to vitamins and supplements. So I definitely feel like going with nutrition in your healthy diet, you're going to need all of the stuff that your body thinks is essential. You're going to need a multivitamin that has all of the things you need for your body, as whatever gender you are. And so for vitamins first, I would suggest getting a multivitamin because it nourishes your body and gives you things that you don't necessarily produce or have already. And For example, if you're low on vitamin C, the multivitamin can help you get to that point, just to help you be a more well-rounded body. And that's not something that is, and your actual nourishment is not stopping you from achieving your body goals. Also, I would suggest talking to a dietitian or nutritionist to figure out and gauge what you need to do for your specific body or body type. I'm also taking a nutrition class, so I tend to ask my professor things about my personal my personal lifestyle and whether I should be doing this or not. So yeah. So a multivitamin, and then fish oil. Fish oil contains omega-3 fatty acids, and here in America, not many students have omega-3, or not many people get their daily need of omega fatty 3 acids. It's a part of the essential amino acid group or protein, and it just helps break down fat more and make sure that your blood is moving. Unlike, don't quote me on this, I'm just getting off the top of my head, but we're in America, we're usually used to having omega-6 fatty acids, which is like burgers, steak, that kind of thing, rather than omega-3 fatty acids you see more in your seafood. So fish oil is a good way to supplement omega-3 fatty acids, since we don't necessarily get that much of it. Unless you're a pescatarian, then this really shouldn't be an issue for you. But in general, if you're just a normal, regular eater, I would suggest getting fish oil vitamins. Now, I like everything. I like gummy vitamins just because it's easier to like just do on the go instead of like, oh, I gotta stop, take this pill, you know. So I like doing that, and it makes it more enjoyable for me. There might be a little more sugar than it needs to be, but still that nutrients are there in those vitamins. So yeah. Now going on to supplements. I take 2 supplements for my journey. You need to see if what you want to do, if you need supplements. Supplements aren't actually necessary, it just helps get the body going. So for example, whey protein is used to like get your body started. I usually eat that in the morning, or drink that in the morning, or before your workouts, so just to get your body ready for the day and start your metabolism. Rather, casein protein is used after you work out, and that's just to help maintain those muscles. If you were doing a lot of heavy lifting that day, or it was a really great workout, you definitely should like eat casein protein after that. I like to use supplement powders for shakes. I like to use it in my blender bottle. I just put in the scoop and then put in water to however many ounces I need to, shake it up and drink it through a straw. I like to drink it through a straw because the smell is gross. Honestly, it just makes me want to throw up. That's just me, and some people actually like the smell and the taste. The taste isn't bad, but it's definitely something you have to get used to. So yeah, but just to summarize it all up, you need to have a goal in mind to know like what's going to motivate you to keep doing this. You need to have done your research on your on everything, basically your eating habits, your exercise methods, how to get to your goal. Basically, you need to find a way to track your exercises and your progress. You need to have some comfortable clothing to work out in. You cannot work out in jeans and some heels. You know, you have to find appropriate clothes to work out in. And then finally, you need to make sure that you have a healthy diet that will get you to those goals, and make sure that you have your vitamins and supplements if needed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions at all, put them in the comments. I'll try to leave information in the description box. Definitely go check out bodybuilding.com and then the Body Space app. They're definitely go hand in hand, and I find it as a lifesaver because other apps don't necessarily motivate me as much because I'm always left with more questions. Bodybuilding.com answered all my questions and gives me the knowledge that I have now. So I would definitely check that out. And if you have any questions for me or what I'm doing or want to see certain videos about working out, definitely leave them in the comments. Like this video if this helps you, and please subscribe, be a part of the fam, and I'll see y'all later. Bye, Katie Bug.